What's up, YouTube? Back at you this morning today with another quick video. And man, there's those days when you want to do something, but then there's those days when you don't want to do nothing. And then there's those days when you need to do something, and then there's those days when you just do a whole lot of stuff, but it don't amount to nothing. I ain't quite sure which one of those days I fall in today. But yeah, man, it's Saturday. And I've been up for a while, just kind of tinkering around, doing some video editing on the computer, on my new computer, because unfortunately, my computer that I built about 6-7 years ago finally just crashed on me. I was doing some video editing yesterday or day before yesterday, and all of a sudden the screen just went black. The whole computer shut down and would not turn back on. I mean, it wouldn't power back on. And it was a good computer that I built, man. Water cooled, LED lights, probably like 6 terabyte hard drive SSDs. But anyway, I like I said, that was 7 years ago, and I ain't been back doing that in a long time. So I wasn't trying to do it again. I just went out and bought another computer. But of course, I had to transfer the hard drives to that computer just so that I can still have all my content that I've been saving, and just all the stuff over the years that I've gained. So anyhow, that's what I've been doing for the last day or two. But I'm out here today, man. The weather is not great, but it's not horrible. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do today here. I still got some slight little sinus issues going on, so you might hear me sniffling here and there. But yeah, man, I'm still just trying to decide what I want to do. I got my 67 Impala Vert sitting out here in the driveway. I brought it from the storage a few days ago and drove it around, actually probably a week ago. And I've been almost tempting to just take this thing and take it out for a little drive. Like I said, the weather is not great, but it's not horrible either. But yeah, she's sitting right here, just sitting right here, still got the tarp on. I might pull the tarp off of her and go bend a few corners here, or I don't know. I know there's one thing I do want to look at is, man, I came yesterday and I saw some oil. There's a little bit of I got an oil leak down there. I don't know if you can see that, but that looks like transmission. That looks like transmission fluid there. So I might have to. I got to take a look at that. I know it does that. It's done that before, but for some reason it only does it when it sits up for, long periods of time, like 2-3 weeks. But now it does it. It's been sitting here for probably a week, maybe. But when I'm driving, if I drive it and park, go to the store, come out, nothing. So I'm not sure what that is, but I'm gonna have to take a look at it and see if it's something I need to. Well, I know it's something I need to address. But anyway, I'm not gonna hold you up, man. I'm just sitting here babbling. Unfortunately, I still have not yet got my rear end. They still got my rear end. He told me he's gonna have it by Friday. He didn't call me, so I didn't really want to pressure him. But first thing next week, I will be giving him a call, because I need to get this thing back in the car and get this thing off of these jack stands. I got my drive lines all painted up. It's ready to go back in, but I don't want to put it in until I got the rear end back in. So yeah, hopefully he'll give me a buzz here by Monday, or it don't even matter. I'm gonna be calling him on Monday for sure, just to see what the heck is the plan here, man. Just yeah, to see what the heck the plan is here. But anywho, man, it looks like they may need to fix this here. I had my body guy do the body work on here, and this right here, this lid, I know it's not all the way set into place, but this right here was way up here like this. So he fixed it now, to where when it sits flush, sits flat, it's pretty even here, and it's pretty even there. But now I'm looking over on this side here, and I know it still needs to be adjusted. I just don't know if this needs to be adjusted going back this way, because the gaps look pretty darn good, or pretty close to being, you know, gap the same. So he may end up having to do some work on this rear quarter here, to get this right. I mean, he may have to cut this here a little bit and pull this out some. I'm not sure how they do that, but yeah, that may have to be done. Weld a little piece in on here or something, just to get this lined up. But anyway, too, I'm gonna get off of this camera and go on back here and see what it is that I need to get done here today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. All right, tube, we're back. I decided to go ahead and just tinker around with this car for a few minutes here. You can see I got the I just pulled the tarp off of it. I'm gonna fire her up here in a minute. Just let her run for a second. Just let it air out a little bit. Like I said, I ain't really got much going on today. But yeah, if you look down there, you can see that oil is leaking from there. And it looks like it's coming from the back. I'm not even sure if it's coming from the transmission, man. That could be coming from the oil pan in the back. Looks like, I don't know. Good thing is when you got these old schools like this, man, you should always, I don't care if you drive it every day, you should always just check the fluids before you jump out and just get into traffic. You know, radiator fluid, oil, pretty much anything that holds fluid. Transmission fluid, I mean, maybe even brake fluid you don't really have to mess with. If it's already working and functioning properly, it's no big deal. But for the most part, it's a good idea to just check everything. But yeah, man, this is the 67 Impala. I've been just kind of fixing some stuff here in the back of the trunk, because when I got it from the storage, I don't know if I told you in the other video, the fuel filter was just leaking gas. I had to shut it down, do some repairs on it really quick before I got up out of there. But yeah, here's my my tarp cover, convertible cover here. But I built this car, man, and I bought this little tool kit in here, and I set it in the back here. It doesn't even move around. I got it Velcro down, so it doesn't move at all. But just in case, you know, when you got these old schools, you got to have just in case. You got to have some planning in place, because you just never know when you're gonna be pulled over on the side of the road and need a wrench, pair of vice grips, Phillips head, flathead screwdriver, some sockets. You just never know, man. But yeah, man, this is it. Her this is it here. I was just, like I said, cleaning some stuff up and moving some stuff around, putting stuff back where it needs to go. And then that just kind of sits down in here just like that there. I don't know if you can see, I got these, I put these little straps on here so I can easily pull it up. Just trying to make sure that she's sitting down like she's supposed to be. Every once in a while she'll get a little out of whack. And I'll have to come and redo it here. Hold on to, let me get this here. Get this right. Okay, there we go. That's back flat now. There we go. I think that's it there. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I threw those two 12s in there. I did all this myself, man. First time ever doing this right inside of the garage. I mean, it's not nothing perfect, but but yeah, she's nice. And it all mocked it all up with plywood first, and then cut some little boards out. Mounted these 12s in here. The 12s are actually mounted in a box. The box is bolted to the board, and the 12s are encased inside of the box there, just to give it that you know, see, like this is starting to come up now, man. I never saw that. You see that? That's not good. It's like the glue is trying to pick up a little bit, but oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, man, it's yeah, so there's a box back there, and that gives it that it's actually a shallow box that gives it that get the enclosed bass sound, so it's not trying to hit the bass with nothing back there, but except for all this air coming from not having no enclosure because it's a convertible. But yeah, man, you can see here I got those deals there to just cover up, because when it rains out here, it puddles a bunch of water right there. It puddles a bunch of water right on my rims there, and I don't like that. Then I got to go back and I got to clean them and do all that stuff there all over again. So I just put that there. What the heck is this thing doing? Yeah, so I just put those bags over it just to keep. It's only on this one side of the tarp here. You see, it drops down and the rain goes this way towards the rims. So I put that there, but yeah, man, I'm gonna set you up here, and I'm gonna fire this thing up one time for the one time. Let's see here. Hang on here, YouTube. Let me get this thing set up in a good spot here. Let me see where to put it at here. Maybe I'll just put it right here. Let me see here. There we go. Right there. Right too. Yeah, man, she's sounding good. She's sounding good. It took me a minute to get her started because I be forgetting, man. I got this kill switch on here that shuts out the fuel to the carburetor, and sometimes I forget what's on and what's off. So when you first heard it start up and then it shut off, that was because I just choked the gas to get to the carburetor. But then I had to hit the button again, and by then it's, you know, it's a little bit flooded probably. So yeah, I had to mess with that for a minute. Man, I'm looking at these headers here, man. Those suckers are small compared to the ones that are under 71. Dang, those things look tiny. Those ones under 71 Chevelle, man, they're like huge. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I gotta. Yeah, man, she's clean in here. I think I may spend a few minutes here, man, and just clean her on up. Yeah, man, look at that. Woo-hoo, baby. Yeah, man. I took my dash out. I know I posted this in another video, but I had took my dash out to put LED lights in and all that. Took the whole thing completely out. And while I had it out, I decided the 67, 68s, and maybe even a 65, or a lot of the old school Impalas come with that plastic bend shield that goes over the front wall. I took mine off, and I went and got another little thin piece of plexiglass, took the whole thing off and cut it and put a plexiglass right inside the gauges here. So now I took that front cover off, and man, it looks a lot better with the glass being, or the plastic being here opposed to that old. First of all, that thing right there just looked kind of weird. The one I had was old. Didn't want to spend money to buy another one because I didn't really like that there anyway. So I just took the whole thing out, took it apart, put that piece in there, put it back together, and man, I think this looks way better than the glass being here. But man, this whole thing was done. This whole car was built from scratch, man. I didn't have nothing. Got all them coins up in there. I didn't have nothing, man. I didn't have no center console, no engine, no transmission, no interior. I didn't have nothing. I built all this stuff, man. No top. I put all this stuff in. No door. Seatbelt holders. All that stuff, man. I bought and built this thing. Yeah, man. But like I said in my previous videos, oh, and so the other thing is my little brother, shout out to Central Family Upholstery, Amos Quarterman. You could probably find him on Facebook if you just type in, if you just Google Central Family Upholstery or Central Family Upholstery on Facebook, you'll find him. But yeah, he did all the interior work for me. Shout out to him, man. He did a really good job. Yes, sir. The black seats with the silver stripes. He did my top for me. Yeah, man, he did a really good job. But when I got this thing painted, man, and got the body work done, I did some of the body work myself. But I ain't gonna say I cheaped out, but I just went somewhere I shouldn't have went to. And the paint, you may not see it on the camera, but it doesn't look bad, but you can definitely see it in person if you're looking at it, and you don't even have to really look at it closely. You can just see a lot of imperfections. But you know, it is what it is, man. I ain't gonna trip on it because I am planning on having it redone by the new body and paint guy that I found that's doing my Chevelle. He's already looked at it, and he ain't gonna charge me too much to straighten it back out, because I'm going back the exact same color, so it's not gonna be much work for him to have to fix it back up and touch it back up. So can't wait till he does that, because this is my first build here, man. Top's working and everything. Yeah, you can hear those pipes, man. It sounds good. Yeah, buddy. Got that 700 R4 in here. Those new posi gears, LED lights all the way around. Had to buy the back bumper, had to buy the front bumper. This piece right here, man. Woo, man, this piece was hard. Out of everything I bought for this car, this piece right here, man, was the hardest piece to find. A lot of people just do without the this back piece here on the Impala SS. They just do without this back piece because, I mean, it's just so hard to find. I believe when I did my research, I believe you can only get these on the 67 Impala SS, and you can get them off of the 67 Impala 4-door. But anything else, they don't, you know, it doesn't work. They look exactly the same, but the problem is they're a little bit shorter. And I even bought one, and I took it, and it was too short. And what I did is I took it and I cut it right in the middle and tried to span it out and put a piece in the middle and mock it up and get it to work. And it was just back. These two ends, this end here and this end here, they stop shy. The shorter ones are a little bit shy here. But that was a disaster, man. It didn't work. So I just kept looking, and then finally I saw a guy on eBay that was selling this one here, man. One day I got up early in the morning, was getting ready to go to work, jumped on there to just take a quick peek, and sure enough, it was there. And he wanted a pretty penny for it, and it was in this condition here. You can look at that. That's pretty damaged, man. Yeah, that's pretty darn damaged there on both sides. But I had no choice. If I wanted it, I had to pull the trigger. And I pulled the trigger on it, man. I ain't gonna tell you how much I paid for it, but yeah, I'm gonna just tell you it was too much. But because I wanted it, I had to pull the trigger on it. And yeah, he sent it to me, and then I took it, bought this one piece right here, and I took and put the carbon fiber inside of here, because this is normally just black on the factory piece, but I didn't want to paint it black again. I just said, you know, I'm gonna put some carbon fiber. So I put the carbon fiber in there, and yeah, that's it, man. So yeah, she's still running like a champ, man. Sounding good. Got those 2 electric fans kick in, the small fans. I gotta get 2 more for my Chevelle. 2 more for my Chevelle, man, and that baby sounds good. Sounds good. Yep, got that rear. Got everything up under here. 281 coilovers, new trailing arms. Oh yeah. 281 pan bar or sway bar in the back. Disc brakes. This brakes all the way around. 13-inch rotors on the back. 12-inch on the front. Or vice versa. I can't remember. But yeah, man, this is it right here. LED headlights. LED headlights in the front there. Not playing. Yes, sir. A little auxiliary fuse block I built. I put in there. I still got to fix this guy right here, though. I haven't got to that yet. Yeah, you can hear those fans, man. They kicking in. Kicking in, kicking in. All right, too. I'm gonna get off of this camera here, man. Get myself something to eat here and figure out what my next move is here. But I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.